Hey everybody, and welcome to another deep dive.
Hmm.
Today we're going to be tackling unified storage solutions.
Okay.
And, it really wasn't that long ago that we were all just dealing with files on a server, and that was pretty much it.
Right.
But now,
Yeah.
it's a whole different ballgame.
It is.
We've got file data, we've got block data powering all of our high-performance applications,
Yeah.
and then there's object storage
Hmm.
for this ever-growing amount of unstructured data.
Yeah. That's a good point. It's a lot to handle.
That's a lot, wouldn't you say?
It is, absolutely.
And, it's a challenge that so many organizations are grappling with, trying to manage all these different data types with separate systems.
Right.
It can be a real headache,
It can.
not to mention expensive and complex.
For sure.
And that's exactly where this idea of unified storage comes in.
Right.
Just imagine having a single system that can seamlessly handle all those different types of data.
That would be great.
That's the promise.
Right.
And frankly, it sounds almost too good to be true.
It does.
But what if it wasn't?
Yeah.
What if there was a company out there
Right.
with a proven track record offering solutions that actually deliver on that promise?
Okay.
And that's exactly what we're exploring today.
Right.
We're taking a deep dive into StoneFly and their innovative approach to unified storage.
Sounds good.
So StoneFly has a long and impressive history in the storage industry, right?
They do.
They've been around for over 2 decades.
That's right.
And they were actually pioneers in developing the ISCSI protocol,
Yes.
which has become the global standard for connecting storage devices over a network.
Yes.
Okay, so I have to admit, whenever I hear ISCSI, my brain kind of freezes up a little bit.
I understand.
Can you break that down for me?
Sure.
And for anyone listening who might not be familiar with the term,
Of course.
what is that?
So think of ISCSI as a way to access storage devices over your existing network infrastructure
Okay.
as if they were directly attached to your computer.
Oh.
It's like having a direct pipeline to your data, even if it's physically located miles away.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And it's become incredibly important for organizations that are looking for flexible and cost-effective storage solutions.
And you said that StoneFly was a pioneer in this technology?
Yes, they were one of the first.
That's pretty impressive.
It is.
It speaks to their deep understanding of storage technology
Yes,
and their commitment to innovation.
for sure.
So they've taken all of that expertise and channeled it into developing unified storage solutions
Right.
that can handle file, block, and object storage all within a single system.
Yes, all in one.
And this is where their unified scale out, or USO, comes in.
Exactly, that's right.
USO, it sounds pretty high-tech.
It is a powerful solution.
And I'm definitely curious to learn more, so let's get specific here.
Okay, sure.
You mentioned multi-protocol support.
Yes.
What does that really mean?
Okay,
So-
so,
For someone who is trying to manage all these different types of data.
well, you have to think about all the different ways we use data.
Okay.
You might have your team collaborating on files using, standard file sharing protocols like NFS or
Yeah.
SMB. And at the same time, you might have high-performance applications like databases or virtual machines that require the speed and efficiency of block storage protocols,
Okay.
like ISCSI or Fiber Channel.
Right.
And then there's the cloud.
Yeah.
More and more organizations are relying on object storage, often accessed through S3, for their unstructured data and cloud backups.
Right.
So with USO, you can manage all of these different data access methods,
Okay.
these different languages of data, within a single unified system.
So it's like having a universal translator for your data.
You could say that, yes?
You don't need separate systems for each type.
Nope.
You can handle it all with USO.
That's the idea.
That's pretty powerful.
It is.
And I bet it simplifies things considerably for IT teams.
Oh, absolutely.
Reduces complexity,
Yeah.
eliminates the need for multiple vendors and interfaces, and streamlines management tasks.
Definitely.
But the benefits go beyond just simplification.
We do.
Okay, I'm hooked.
Great.
Tell me more.
All right.
What else makes USO so compelling?
Well, let's talk about scalability.
Uh,
As businesses grow, their data needs inevitably expand.
They do.
With StoneFly's USO, you can scale your storage infrastructure seamlessly,
Okay.
both vertically by adding more storage to a single node,
Right.
and horizontally by adding more nodes to the system.
So you can scale it up or scale it out.
That's right.
Either way.
Exactly, however you need.
And they say the scale-out capacity of USO is practically limitless.
Yeah, you can keep adding more nodes.
So you can start small
Yeah.
and grow your storage as your needs evolve.
Exactly.
All under one unified system.
That's the beauty of
No
it.
more data silos, no more compatibility headaches.
Right.
Just seamless and flexible expansion.
That's right.
So seamless scalability is certainly a huge plus,
It is.
especially in today's dynamic business landscape.
Absolutely.
But let's face it, with all of this data floating around, security is a top concern.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, we hear about ransomware attacks and data breaches all the time.
All the time.
How does StoneFly's USO address those concerns?
You've hit on a critical point.
Yeah.
Data protection is more important now than ever.
Mm-hmm.
And StoneFly has built robust security features into USO specifically to combat these threats.
Okay.
We're talking anti-ransomware capabilities, immutable storage for backups, and immutable snapshots for point-in-time recovery.
Okay.
These are essential tools in today's threat landscape.
All right. Well, I have to admit, I'm a little fuzzy on what immutable storage actually means in practice.
I can explain that.
Can you give me a real-world example
Sure.
of how it would protect my data?
Okay, so imagine this.
Okay.
A ransomware attack hits your systems
Oh, no.
and encrypts your critical files.
Uh-oh.
Without proper backups, you could lose everything.
Oh, wow.
But with immutable storage, those backups are essentially locked down,
Okay.
unchanged.
And therefore, safe from encryption or deletion by malicious actors.
No. Huh?
It's like having an impenetrable vault for your data,
Wow.
ensuring you can always recover, even in a worst-case scenario.
That's a powerful image.
It is.
It's like having a digital insurance policy for your most valuable asset. Yeah. Your data.
Exactly.
Your data.
Yes.
Oh, man, that's really good.
And it's just one of the ways that StoneFly is helping organizations protect their data and ensure business continuity.
Okay, I'm starting to see why people are so excited about StoneFly's USO.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they've thought of everything.
You've tried to cover all the bases.
But I'm curious, what does USO actually look like?
Okay.
Is it some massive room-filling contraption? Because not every organization has a server room the size of a football field.
That's true.
Yeah, right.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And this is where StoneFly's flexibility really shines.
Okay.
They offer a range of solutions to meet different needs and budgets.
For smaller organizations or those with limited space,
Right.
there's StoneFly Store 365, a compact, high-performance appliance
Okay.
that packs all the power and features of USO into a smaller footprint.
So it's not some monolithic system that only massive enterprises can afford.
No, not at all.
That's good news for a lot of businesses out there.
It is.
Yeah, that's a refreshing approach.
Hmm.
But what about those organizations that do need to operate on a larger scale?
Yeah.
The ones that are dealing with massive amounts of data,
Sure.
constantly growing, constantly evolving.
Right.
Does StoneFly have solutions for them too?
They do.
Okay.
For those larger enterprise-level needs, there's StoneFly's FlexStore Scale HA.
Okay.
This is their cloud-scale unified storage platform.
Cloud scale, that sounds pretty intense.
It is. It's designed for organizations that need ultimate flexibility, scalability, and resilience.
Okay, so what makes FlexStore so different?
It all comes down to its modular architecture.
Okay.
It's designed to be incredibly adaptable and customizable.
Yeah.
You can configure it with different controllers, high-speed networking options, various appliance sizes, and optional storage expansion units.
Okay.
It's like building your own data center brick by digital brick.
So it can grow with your organization, adapting to your changing needs.
Exactly.
That's great. And it's designed to handle the most demanding workloads.
It is.
Offering high performance, rock-solid reliability, and enterprise-grade security.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I'm really impressed.
Good.
So we've got solutions for small businesses,
Right.
solutions for large enterprises,
Yeah.
all built on this unified storage approach.
Right.
But let's be honest, managing all of this technology can get pretty complex.
It can.
Right.
Yes.
How does StoneFly make it easier for IT teams to handle everything?
That's a key consideration.
Yeah.
And StoneFly's software is where their expertise really shines.
Okay.
They've developed a powerful yet intuitive storage operating system
Okay.
that simplifies management tasks and makes it easy to get the most out of your storage infrastructure.
Okay, so what can you do with it?
Well, you can manage your ISCSI, NAS, and S3 volumes, monitor the health of your resources, set up all those data protection features, and even optimize your storage usage.
Oh, optimize storage usage.
Yes.
Now you've got my attention.
Right.
What kind of optimization are we talking about here? Because let's be real, storage can be a major expense for any organization.
It can be.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Storage costs can add up quickly.
They can.
But StoneFly has built some very clever features into their software
Okay.
to help you get the most bang for your buck.
Like what?
Things like deduplication, which helps reduce your storage footprint by eliminating redundant data.
Oh, I've heard of deduplication.
Yeah.
It's like finding hidden treasure in your data center,
You could say that, yeah.
freeing up valuable space
Yeah.
without sacrificing data integrity.
Exactly.
That's a great way to put it.
And then there's automated storage tiering, which automatically moves data between different storage tiers based on usage patterns.
Okay.
This means that your most frequently accessed data resides on the fastest storage,
Right.
while less critical data lives on more cost-effective tiers.
So it's like having a data valet
Kinda.
that knows exactly where to put everything for optimal performance and efficiency.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
And it helps organizations strike that crucial balance between performance and cost-effectiveness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
And speaking of performance, what about speed?
Okay.
I mean, we all want our data accessed as quickly as possible.
Of course, yeah.
Does StoneFly have any tricks up their sleeve
They do.
for boosting performance?
Yeah.
What do they have?
One of the key features is flash cache,
Okay.
which uses super fast NVMe SSDs
Okay.
to accelerate access to your most frequently used data.
It's like having a data superhighway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It can significantly improve application response times, enhance user productivity, and just make everything feel snappier.
Okay, I'm really impressed with everything we've learned about StoneFly so far.
Great.
But before we wrap up this part of our deep dive, I want to get a sense of their bigger picture.
Okay.
What's their overall vision
Right.
with all of these innovative solutions?
Well, StoneFly is deeply committed to delivering high-performance yet budget-friendly data center solutions for businesses of all sizes.
That's great.
They believe that everyone deserves access to reliable, secure, and efficient data storage, no matter how big or small their organization.
That's a noble mission.
It is.
And it seems like they're really walking the walk
Mm-hmm.
with their diverse product offerings and commitment to innovation.
They are, yes.
So they're not just keeping up with the latest trends.
Yeah,
They're actively shaping the future of data management.
I think so.
This has been a fascinating deep dive so far.
Good. I'm glad.
And I'm already rethinking my own approach to data management.
I encourage that.
But we've covered a lot of ground, so let's take a short break.
Sounds good.
And we'll come back to explore even more insights in part 2 of our StoneFly deep dive.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
You too.
Great.
All right, see you in a few minutes.
Sounds good. Welcome back. Glad to be diving back into this with you.
Yeah, me too.
So, as we delve deeper into this whole topic, it really strikes me how much the world of data storage has evolved over these last few years.
Yeah, for sure.
It's no longer just about, storing files.
Right.
It's about managing this whole complex ecosystem
It really is.
of data types and protocols and access methods.
It's a whole different ballgame, like we were saying.
It is, yeah.
And finding ways to do it efficiently, securely, and cost-effectively.
Right.
Which, as we've been discussing, is precisely where StoneFly excels.
Yes, absolutely.
So I think it's worth revisiting their unified scale-out solution,
Okay.
their USO,
Yeah.
because it's really at the heart of their approach.
Right.
It's not just a product, it's a philosophy,
It is, yeah.
a way of thinking about data management that simplifies complexity and empowers organizations to really take control of their data.
That's a great way to put it.
So, okay, I'm ready for a USO refresher.
All right, sure.
What are those key takeaways that we should remember?
Okay, so first and foremost,
Okay.
USO is about multi-protocol support.
Right, yeah.
Remember, we talked about how organizations are dealing with all these different types of data accessed through various protocols like, NFS, SMB, ISCSI, Fiber Channel, and S3.
Right.
Well, USO eliminates the need for all these separate systems
Yeah.
to handle each protocol.
Right.
It's just one single platform that can speak all of those data languages fluently.
So no more data silos, no more compatibility headaches, just one unified system to manage it all.
Exactly.
That's huge for IT teams.
It is. It really simplifies things.
Yeah. But as we discussed earlier, it's not just about handling different types of data.
No.
It's about scalability.
Right.
Businesses are dealing with, ever-increasing volumes of data.
Yes.
And their storage infrastructure really needs to keep pace.
It does.
And that's another area where StoneFly's USO really shines.
Yeah, it does a great job with that.
It offers both vertical and horizontal scalability. You can add more storage to those individual nodes or add more nodes to the system as your needs grow.
Exactly.
And they say the scale-out capacity is virtually limitless,
They do, yeah.
which is I mean, that's pretty mind-boggling when you think about it.
It really is.
But let's shift gears for a moment and talk about security.
Okay.
Because what good is all this storage capacity
Right.
if your data isn't protected?
That's the most important thing.
I mean, ransomware attacks are a constant threat,
Yes, they are.
and data breaches seem to be in the news every day.
It feels like it.
How does StoneFly address these concerns?
So data protection is paramount,
Mm-hmm.
and StoneFly's taken a multi-layered approach with USO. They've incorporated anti-ransomware capabilities,
Okay.
immutable storage for backups, and immutable snapshots for point-in-time recovery.
I have to admit, those immutables still kind of trip me up a bit.
Oh, okay, sure.
Can you remind me what makes them so important for data security?
Sure. So think of immutable storage as like a digital time machine,
Okay.
but this time machine only goes backwards.
Right.
It lets you create copies of your data
Okay.
that can't be altered or deleted even by administrators.
Oh, okay.
So if, say, a ransomware attack hits your systems,
Yeah.
you can just revert to an earlier snapshot
Right.
to a point in time before that attack
Yeah.
and restore your data back to its pristine state.
So it's like having an unbreakable backup that's immune to tampering.
Yes, exactly.
That's a powerful tool
It is, yeah.
in today's threat landscape.
It's essential these days.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's just one of the many ways that StoneFly is helping organizations secure their data
Mm-hmm.
and maintain that business continuity.
Okay, so we've got multi-protocol support,
Yeah.
seamless scalability, robust security features,
Yes.
all built into this unified storage platform.
All in one.
Pretty impressive stuff.
It is a very comprehensive solution.
But I'm curious,
Mhm.
what does USO actually look like in practice?
Okay.
Is it some massive, intimidating system that only, tech wizards can understand?
Not at all.
Okay.
And that's another thing that really sets StoneFly apart.
Okay.
They've made their solutions surprisingly user-friendly,
Okay.
even for those who aren't, storage experts.
Okay.
Their software, the operating system that drives USO,
Mhm.
is really designed to be intuitive
Okay.
and easy to navigate.
Okay.
You can manage your storage volumes, monitor the system health, configure all those data protection features,
Right.
even optimize your storage usage, all from one single interface.
So you don't need a PhD in computer science to manage all of this.
No, definitely not.
That's good news for a lot of IT professionals out there.
It is.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk specifics for a moment.
Okay, sure.
We discussed earlier how StoneFly offers different solutions tailored to different needs.
Yes.
We touched upon StoneFly's Store 365,
Mm-hmm.
their compact appliance for smaller organizations.
Right.
Can you remind us what makes that solution so compelling?
So StoneFly Store 365 is a great example of how they've packaged all that power and flexibility of USO
Okay.
into a compact and affordable solution.
Okay.
It's perfect for small to medium-sized businesses or even, departments within larger organizations that
Yeah.
need a dedicated storage solution.
Okay.
It offers high performance, multi-protocol support, all those robust security features we've been talking about,
Yeah.
and the ability to scale as your needs grow.
So it's like a Swiss Army knife of storage solutions.
Yeah, you could say that.
Packing a lot of punch into a small package.
It's very versatile.
And then for those organizations that need even more power
Yes.
and scalability,
Yeah,
there's StoneFly's FlexStore Scale HA.
that's right.
This is their enterprise-grade solution designed for those cloud-scale deployments
Mm-hmm.
and the most demanding workloads.
It is.
Okay, so I remember you describing FlexStore as being like a data center logo set.
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that analogy?
Sure. So what makes FlexStore so unique is that modular architecture.
Okay.
It's incredibly customizable,
Okay.
allowing organizations to really build a storage solution
Yeah.
that is tailored to their specific needs.
Okay.
You can choose different controller directors, high-speed networking options, various appliance sizes for capacity, and even optional storage expansion units.
So it's a highly flexible system
It is, yes.
that can adapt to any environment and grow with your organization.
Exactly.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
No.
It's more like, a tailor-made suit for your data.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
And it's designed to handle those most demanding workloads,
It does.
offering high performance,
Yeah,
rock-solid reliability, and enterprise-grade security.
that's right.
Okay, I'm really seeing the appeal
Mm-hmm.
of StoneFly's approach.
Yeah.
They've got solutions for small businesses, solutions for large enterprises,
Right.
all built on this unified storage foundation.
Exactly. That's the key.
But let's be honest, storage can be expensive.
It can be, yes.
How does StoneFly address the cost concerns that so many organizations have?
That's a valid point.
Yeah.
Storage costs can be a significant part of an organization's IT budget.
Right.
But StoneFly is committed to making their solutions affordable.
Okay.
And they've taken several steps to achieve that goal.
Okay.
First, their unified storage approach inherently reduces costs by just eliminating the need for multiple systems and vendors.
Right.
And second, they've designed their software to be incredibly efficient, optimizing storage usage and really helping organizations get the most out of their investment.
Okay, so I remember you mentioning features like deduplication
Yes.
and automated storage tiering as part of their cost optimization strategy.
Yeah.
Can you remind us how those work?
Sure. So deduplication is all about eliminating redundant data.
Right.
It's like, finding hidden treasures in your data center,
Yeah.
freeing up that valuable space without compromising data integrity.
Right.
And then automated storage tiering, on the other hand, is about moving data between those different storage tiers
Okay.
based on usage patterns.
Right.
So your most frequently accessed data is going to reside on that fastest, most expensive storage,
Right.
while that less critical data lives on those more cost-effective tiers.
So it's about finding that sweet spot between performance and cost efficiency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And StoneFly software does a great job of automating that process,
Okay.
making it easy for organizations to manage those storage costs without sacrificing performance.
And what about those organizations that need even more performance?
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
in today's fast-paced digital world, speed is everything.
It is, yeah.
Does StoneFly offer any solutions for boosting performance beyond what we've already discussed?
They do.
Okay.
One of the key features they offer is flash cache,
Right.
which uses those super fast NVMe SSDs
Right.
to accelerate access to your most frequently used data.
We talked about flash cache earlier.
Yeah.
It's like having a data superhighway.
Exactly. It can significantly improve application response times, enhance user productivity,
Yeah.
and just make everything feel snappier.
So we've got affordability, we've got performance optimization, and we've got this whole suite of features designed to simplify data management and enhance security.
Right.
It sounds like StoneFly has really thought of everything.
They've put a lot of thought into their solutions, yes.
But I'm curious, what's their bigger vision?
Okay.
Where do they see the world of data storage heading in the future?
StoneFly is deeply committed to innovation. They're always researching and developing new technologies to address the evolving needs of their customers.
Yeah.
And they really see the future of data storage
Yeah.
as being even more unified, more intelligent,
Right.
and more accessible
Okay.
to organizations of all sizes.
That's exciting.
It is. It's an exciting time to be in this field.
And it sounds like they're well positioned to lead the way.
I think so.
This has been an incredibly informative deep dive so far.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
And I'm already thinking about how I can apply these concepts to my own work.
I encourage you to do that.
But before we wrap up, I want to hear your final thoughts.
Okay.
What's the one key takeaway you want listeners to remember about StoneFly and their approach to unified storage?
If I had to sum it up in one sentence, I'd say this. StoneFly is making enterprise-grade storage solutions accessible to everyone,
Okay.
empowering organizations to really take control of their data and unlock its full potential.
That's a powerful statement.
It is, yeah.
And I think it perfectly encapsulates what we've learned today.
Good.
StoneFly is not just a storage company.
No.
They're a data management innovator,
They are, yeah.
a company that's truly committed to helping organizations thrive in a data-driven world.
I agree.
All right, so welcome back to our deep dive into StoneFly and unified storage.
Glad to be back.
We've covered a lot,
We have.
exploring all the features and benefits, scalability, the security aspects, even the cost considerations.
A lot to unpack.
It is.
Yeah.
But now I want to kind of step back and look at the bigger picture.
Sure.
What does it all really mean for businesses like ours?
Right.
How can this unified storage approach actually transform the way we manage and leverage all our data?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
And I think, the answer really lies in the power of simplification.
Okay.
StoneFly's unified storage solutions are all about taking the complexity out of data management. So by consolidating all those multiple storage systems into a single streamlined platform,
Right.
businesses can reduce their hardware costs, simplify their IT infrastructure, and free up all that valuable time and resources.
So it's like decluttering your digital life.
It is, yeah, it's a great analogy.
No more juggling these different systems and interfaces and vendors.
Right.
Everything's centralized, manageable, accessible from a single pane of glass.
Exactly.
And that simplification, it translates into real business value.
It does.
Think about it. With less time spent on managing and maintaining your storage infrastructure,
Yeah.
your IT team can really focus on more strategic initiatives,
Absolutely.
like driving innovation, improving security, or enhancing customer experiences.
Those are the things that really move the needle.
It's about shifting from reactive maintenance to proactive growth.
I love that. That's a great way to put it.
And that's a game changer
It is.
in today's fast-paced business environment.
Yeah, you got to stay ahead of the curve.
You do.
You can.
And let's not forget about the enhanced data protection
Right.
that comes with StoneFly's solutions.
Yes, absolutely critical.
So with features like, those anti-ransomware capabilities, immutable storage,
Yes.
point-in-time recovery.
It's a comprehensive approach to security.
It is. And businesses can rest assured that their data is safe and secure, even in the face of, these growing cyber threats.
Absolutely. It's a top priority these days.
It is. We've talked a lot about those security features, and I have to say, they're pretty impressive.
They are, yeah.
It really is like having a digital insurance policy.
You could say that, yeah.
For your most valuable asset, your data.
That's a good way to think about it.
And that peace of mind.
Yeah.
It allows businesses to focus on what they do best, knowing that their data is protected.
Sure.
And their operations are resilient.
You can't put a price on that.
You can't.
No.
So we've got simplification. We've got enhanced security.
Yeah.
And the ability to really free up resources for those more strategic initiatives.
Right.
These are some compelling benefits.
They are, yeah.
But I think the real magic
Okay.
of StoneFly's unified storage approach, it lies in its potential to really unlock new possibilities.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We've only scratched the surface of what's possible when you break down these data silos.
Right.
And you create a unified, accessible data environment.
It opens up a lot of doors.
It does.
Yeah.
With all your data in one place, you can start to see the patterns and connections and insights that were previously hidden.
Absolutely.
And you can leverage powerful analytics tools to gain a deeper understanding of your business, your customers, your market.
You get a much clearer picture.
It's like putting on data-powered glasses,
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
revealing this whole new dimension of understanding.
And it's amazing what you can discover when you have all that data at your fingertips.
And that understanding can lead to better decision-making,
Of course.
improved efficiency, and ultimately a competitive advantage.
It's all connected.
So it's not just about storing the data.
No.
It's about using the data to drive innovation, growth, and success.
That's the ultimate goal.
And StoneFly is giving organizations the tools to do just that.
They're really empowering businesses to take that next step.
This has been an incredible deep dive.
It has.
And I'm already thinking about how I can apply all these concepts to my own work and explore the possibilities of a unified storage approach.
I encourage you to do so.
And I think our listeners should too.
Absolutely. Anyone who's dealing with data management challenges should definitely check out StoneFly.
Yeah, so if you want to learn more, you can visit stonefly.com or contact sales at stonefly.com.
That's a great place to start.
And to everyone listening, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thanks for listening.
On this deep dive into the world of StoneFly and unified storage.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it insightful and inspiring.
I hope so too.
And until next time, keep exploring.
Yes, keep learning.
Keep learning.
And keep diving deep.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Sounds good.